Welcome to the Porsche Cup. This is eSeniors at Brands Hatch today. And it's me, Christer, and we have Mike as well. So Christer and Mike show today.
Hello, hello.
So Mike is in the car. We'll see if he enjoys that so much.
If you hear me, if you hear me scream, that's why.
Yeah, so we'll have a commentator live from one of the cars, which is a first, so that's cool. So Porsche Cup standings here, we see Derek is 50 points ahead of Mr. Ben Shaya. So as you get 50 points or more, depending if you have the fastest lap and so on, really the only way for Ben Shaya to win is if Derek Bird have some sort of a catastrophic failure and he can't finish the race, which we hope he won't have. So that's going to be his second championship. He took the Group 4, the GT4 as well. So,
yeah, good for him.
But he's not in contention for Group 1 because that would be the Grand Slam to take those three championships. I think that would be really impressive. And Jeremy Arobas is not able to race, so it's going to be between Ben Shaya and Panov on the third place there. I'm sorry, Thomas and Mirsch for the third place. So we'll see how all that shakes out. So looks like we have with Mike, we have 8 cars on track today. So maybe it's the soccer game that's interfering.
Is there another one starting right away? I know that everybody was watching the.
In the corner of my eye here, I have Argentina and Holland.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
So that should be good one. I watched the Brazil game and it was very exciting, but unfortunately they lost. I was sad. I really enjoy Brazil. All right, I'm gonna switch to the race screen here so we can see the track and cars going around. Derek Bird is pumping out fast laps, so he's absolute favorite today. Unfortunately, Jonathan Wood, he has kind of dropped out because of injury. So if you do everything too much, you get injured, and I think he got tennis elbows from this from racing here, which is a bummer.
Too much force feedback.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I have pain in my shoulder or in my rotator cuff. I think it is actually my right hand, right arm, and also sometimes I get my I get pain in my Achilles tendon. So there's always something.
You sound like my softball team yesterday there. Everybody was complaining about this and that. Played 3 games yesterday, 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I needed a nap after that.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah, all exercise is good as long as it's in moderation. So we have a couple of people watching here. I haven't seen any messages yet, but I hope you guys tell us if the volume needs to be adjusted, if you need more or less of something. Porsches can be really noisy, but you also want to have a little race action in your speakers. I think we're actually starting qualifying now.
Yep.
It's on. Following Panov being the first one out on the track for his warm-up.
Is this the last Porsche Cup race?
This is the last Porsche Cup, yes. So today we're going to crown most likely Derek Bird as the champion. I don't know if, I mean, you're on track, so you know if it takes a while for the tires to get warm.
A lap and a half, a lap, 2 laps almost.
Yeah.
I don't know if my tires are set weld at all yet. Wasn't able to practice enough. I'm hoping the race temperatures are similar to the qualifying temperatures, otherwise I'll be way out.
I think they normally are, actually.
It's actually a fun track for the Porsche Cup.
Yeah.
Some different kinds of corners, with some long straights. But they're all kind of sweeping corners too, so you can kind of give the Porsche Cup a few legs on the corners. But they're high speed too, so if you got to be careful you don't over-rotate, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I follow Merscher inside his cockpit on the first turn. Oh, it's easy to go wide there. He's slipping and sliding a little bit.
My goal is going to be just to stay on the track the whole race.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
I'd finish in third if you do that. That's a Jeremy approach.
Yeah. Oh, Bonham gets a little snap of oversteer. Let's see how Derek is doing. Glam rocker.
That's my first spin. Oh, hit the wall.
Following Derek here on the helicam. He has a pretty distinct livery. Easy to keep track of him on as he drives.
I was looking in practice there. 127s are kind of popular number. I don't know what the...
Yeah, Benchaya just put the 128 on 28.5 on the board. So he's in provisional pole at the moment. So we have a 20-minute qualifying and a 40-minute race. So there is no pit stop. So. Oh, Benchaya, he abandoned his lap. So the other contender here for the third place is Thomas. So he's up 0.5. So he still has a little work to do to get into where Benchaya is, who sits in 128.5. With this, I think Benchaya might... Oh, Ponov came in on 128.522. So he's two thousandths behind behind Benchaya here. Super close for the first position.
Well for the race, if that stays that way.
Yeah.
A couple battles there.
And Derek is still running. He has not really done any big impact on the scoreboard at this point. He's coming around the last turn. Clark curve. He goes into the pits. Interesting. Well, he has time, 14 minutes. Joe Kavak is up 0.3. He has his best so far is 1:30.0, so he needs to do much better than this to get into the P3. Ponov is up. Oh, no, he lost that. He was up for half a second for a while, but he's picking that up. Oh, actually, Ponov is in P1 now. 1:27.9. So he just went over the line. That's why the time disappeared. All right, Mike, you're up 1.6 so far. See if you can hold that up.
A lousy time.
This is a real classic track. It's located in Kent, England. Originally, it was used as a grass track motorcycle circuit on farmland, but he has hosted 12 British Grand Prix between 1964 and 86. Currently hosts British and international racing events. And it has two layouts. It has a very short track, kind of in the circuit layout, and then it has the one that we're racing today, which is called the Grand Prix layout. And it's 2.4 miles, 3.9 kilometers. So it started in the 40s. That's when racing started on this track very early on a kind of a local. Well, actually, the first race, see that it's 1926.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah, that was cyclists and cross-country runners. And then within a few years, they had motorcycles using the circuit, and that's when it kind of started. I think it was in the 50s when they started to do a little more of a real racetrack. And yeah,
What town is it nearby? What town is it?
Kent.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure exactly. I know the name, but
yeah,
sure where that is.
It's in West Kingsdown in Kent, England. So West Kingsdown is a little village. It's in the district of Kent. So
these tracks must be a great money revenue generator for these little towns.
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome.
I just realized I was qualifying with racing fuel.
You were a little bit heavy in the trunk.
I'll use that as an excuse. How's that?
Yeah.
Couldn't be my driving skills or anything.
No, of course not.
Man, you gotta be careful with the throttle on this old car. Well, I'm still all by myself. It didn't hurt anybody. I'll try to stay out of everybody's way during the race.
Stefan Buckley is joining. Hey, Stefan, welcome. The Porsche Cup. See if Derek Bird can avoid a complete failure and a DNF. That would be
tragic.
That would be tragic, but otherwise he's all but sure to have the championship in the bag here. Gonna enjoy his master class in driving. 10 minutes left of qualifying. Derek is now coming up a little bit. Well, actually, no. I mean, Derek is in the pits. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he has some technical problems. I don't know.
He's gonna try a last the first day. How's that?
Maybe. Ponov's is first. He's
He shouldn't do that.
7/10 in front of Michel, so he sits there pretty safe. Both Thomas and Michel, or Michel, have a little problem reaching him. Benchaya is now up a little bit. Let's see. He lost that now.
Derek shouldn't try first to last. He's had no experience passing cars. He's usually at the front.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Benchaya is not able to gain anything on this lap. Yeah, Derek is still sitting there. Torrance is still in the pits as well. And they both did times. So maybe Derek is gonna try and do the running from the... do a little show. Masterclass, try to run through the field.
Show that he deserves his championship. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun. Actually, that'll be fun for the stream. That's for sure.
Could be. Absolutely.
He's going to pull off a last lap pole like the F1 guys do.
Gonna do a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow along. There's no one on the field here is really doing anything that will improve their current position with Pornoff, Benchaya and Reigner. I don't know why my timing tower is not in order. Ah, there it is. Oh, now it's in order. All right, we're following Mike into Paddock Hill Bend. Going down Halewoods Hill towards Druids Corner. Coming around down on Graham Hill. Down to the Graham Hill Bend. Into Cooper Straight, into Surtees. Surtees is a fun corner. Then we're coming up the long straight. As we start to go downhill, that's the Pilgrim's Drop. Right there, and then we're going to Hawthorne Hill, Hawthorne's Corner, Derek Minter Straight. And here's the Westfield Corner. And then this weird sounding Dingledell into the Sheen Curve, which is almost blind. But I think it is blind. And we do the left turn at Sterling's and Clearways. It's the next turn. Or here's the Clark Curve.
A lot of pressure.
A little wiggle there, and the Brabham Straight is where you are now. So yeah, we took a little track walk with you there. So thanks for that. Following along with Benchaya, see if he can do anything. He's quite a ways away from Pornoff. Yeah, he's back. He's behind and he pulls out of that lap. Or maybe he didn't. It felt like it. He goes wide. Out in the sand trap. Yeah, it looks like no one is really able to do any inroads on the previous time. Following Mirsch around. See if he can improve a little bit. Going down Graham Hill. Flicking around into Copper Straight. Up to Surtees. It's also kind of a blind corner. You have to go tight and just get on the throttle and push out on the down to the Pilgrim's Drop. Into Hawthorne. Yeah, he's still behind his best anyway. 0.2 there.
He flew around that corner nicely.
Yeah. It's difficult there. Sometimes you go, and here's the blind one. Whoa, that's a good one.
Good corner there. He did a good one.
Yeah, he's picking up time here. He picked up, I lost a little bit, but he's up on his best. Yeah, he might be able to go up 0.2. Losing a little bit here. Now up again. Yeah, nice. So he improved his time a little bit. So it's almost a second.
Derek's definitely doing something. He's away at the back.
Yeah,
he's in the pits.
He's in the pits. Interesting. Yeah. That's awesome. But I mean, he just needs like a few points to make sure that he...
I'm sure he's not playing it safe. I'm sure he just wants to have some fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fun.
What do the boys on Discord think is going on? Or on the stream, I mean.
Yeah, so I see Stefan on there. He's the only one I see at this point.
Up to?
Yeah, guys on the stream, what do you think? Derek has put in a time, so he's legal, so to speak, but I think he's gonna race it from the back. Oh, I should put on. I forgot to put on the pit link thingy. I'll do that now.
So Bacab's got a pretty good time for him. That's only a second behind Merch. That's a pretty good time. He said he wasn't practiced too much, but I don't know if I think he has. I was talking to him just before the stream or the race started. So 6 in the field today. Can't really count me because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this car on the track. I haven't practiced it at all.
You start to chicken out.
Haven't had much time to drive this week, so I just want to get some track time in.
Yeah.
I should turn my fan on, though. I'm going to be sweating, I'm sure.
Yeah, no one is out. Torrance is out there.
Yeah. Oh, this went off. There we go.
All right, session have ended. So I'm gonna switch over to my little track walk screen just for enjoyment while we're waiting. this doesn't show all the bends and turns, but it gives you a good overview of what it looks like. So we're gonna start with Pornov, Benchaya, Rainier, Bekavak, Torrance, Bird, and Meleski. So yeah, the talking point here is going to be that Derek going to run from P6. So he's going to run through the field. So that's his strategy.
That screenshot, there's not very much going on around there, that place. Oh, maybe there's a little trailer park on the north side there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, so we're going to get ready here. Get over on my...
Yeah, track temperatures for the race are exactly the same as qualifying.
Perfect then. All right, so we have Pornov here, car 69 in the red livery, and Benchaya in the green. And next row we have Thomas and Joe Bekavak. And row number 3, Torrance and Derek. Slade and Flame. You're gonna go like a comet through here, I'm sure. So hopefully he's gonna be able to manage this without any problems. That might be. Hey Philip, thanks for joining. He's taking a little risk, but I mean, what's
I'll stay out of his way, so that's not too much of a risk then.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be your task, is to keep away from him. All right, rolling. Oh, what happened? Pornov went into the pits. He must have missed the start.
Wow.
Huh. Or is he doing some shenanigans too? Wow, how about that? Well, we're in for a treat here. We're gonna see maybe even Pornov coming out from the pits, starting from the pit lane.
Oh, it's something with his game. I wonder why would the game do that? I wonder.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. But yeah, is he even visible there?
I've got something funny going on. I don't have my little race start.
Yeah, I wonder if something happened with the server right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
I see yellow.
Yeah, because it seems like it started in the first lap. Everybody's kind of wondering what's going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, something is weird. The start hasn't gone off. Maybe I need to should we jump over into the race meeting? I'm gonna jump into the race meeting and see what's going on.
Yeah, everybody's figured out something's wrong there. I think we're just gonna start.
Hey, is something going on here?
Yeah, there was no proper start procedure.
That is weird.
Yeah, there was no, like, your grid boxes keep you in the right place or anything. I think Merch just got a drive through because he had no idea where to be.
Oh, it was speeding in the pit lane.
Wow.
I had to do something and I missed the start.
Well, I don't know if Jeremy is seeing this, but
Yeah, all it was up on the screen was just a radar, no actual, the usual grid box where you...
Yeah.
With the arrows to point where your car should be, none of that.
That's very strange.
Yeah, confusing, where to be or what speed to keep at.
So yeah, unless something changes there, I guess we'll just go on with the show.
Yeah, there's not much you can do, is there?
All right, I'm gonna go back into the commentary session here.
What are you trying to do, Krister?
Yeah, so it was some confusion. They never really had a proper start procedure, but we're just running.
Yeah.
So we'll just follow
while
the
you're
race
out,
as it is.
Merch also got a 30-second stop and go, so
Yeah.
he just went into the pits. Yeah. Well, that's why I came into the race to have some fun with anybody who's straggling behind.
Yeah. So yeah, Derek tries to work himself up in the field in P5. He's locking in to Benchaya. And I don't know if we're actually going to do something with regards to restart or anything. I think it's kind of late now, so I would think that we just go. It's too bad for Mirsch, obviously. So maybe there'll be some discussion afterwards on how to do this, but it's just unfortunate. It's weird. I've never really seen that when kind of the start is it's just not happening. So everyone was kind of just going into start formation.
Yeah, we never really got the little graphic there to start in your lane and all that kind of stuff. Nothing happened. It just seemed to have started right away.
Yeah.
Even before we got into the start-finish line, just there you go.
Yeah. Derek is going to work. He's just behind Benchaya here. Oh, he's gonna be able to take him here on the straight coming up. Coming down Pilgrims. He's thinking twice about it. He has all the time in the world. He's probably setting up here to do it on the start straight. In the Brabham. No. Benchaya, I think he's maybe held up a little bit from the car in front, who is Torrance. Benchaya now has the fastest lap. This 40-minute race, we have just completed, almost completed the first 5. We have this little cluster of cars here with Derek, Benchaya, and Torrance. And Mirsch is chugging along.
That's how long it takes him to catch me.
Yeah.
He's 30 seconds behind me now.
Yeah, Derek, Benchaya, and Torrance getting closer and closer to each other. Oh, Derek got a little oversteer. Had to regroup. Lost contact with Benchaya. Benchaya is now making a move almost on Torrance. They're coming up to the last part of the clearways. And Torrance is up on Big Kavak now, so this becoming another little cluster of cars we need to follow. Kavak starting the new lap. Yeah, Benchaya is certainly knocking on the door, but he gets an oversteer and goes off track, but he's able to recover and tucks in behind Bird. So Benchaya got some clear air in front of him now. See if he can catch Bekavak again. Yeah, both Bird and Benchaya seems to have better pace than Bikavak at the moment. Bird up in P4. Like we said before, he only needs to finish this field of 7 cars in order to get the championship. Tremendous driving by Derek. I'm gonna look up here how many races he has won. Yeah, he has won 4 races and he has 2 second places and 1 third place. So that's really, really impressive.
What's more impressive is I got 4 laps in without spinning out. That's personal best.
That's very good. And Derek
switched to the Porsche.
Yeah, you're the new Porsche, protege.
Yeah, it is a fun car to drive. You gotta admit.
Yeah. I think you really have to be focused all the time and don't get too excited and get on the throttle.
You might just try it in GT4 or something. That would be a good thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Derek still haven't been able. Oh, he goes up and that's a mistake. Derek, he went up on Benchaya and hit him in the back. He's holding now off the track, and so Benchaya can recover, and Derek gets back on track. So Jeremy couldn't drive today, but just to comment on his performance in the Porsche Cup. So I'm looking at him. He has performed really, really solidly. He's solidly come into. He's been in the best top 4 to 10 in every race, and that's been enough for him in order to reach P3, which is pretty fantastic. And Michel Benchaya, who is second in the championship, he has 3 second places, or 3 third places, and the rest of them have been in the top 4 to 10. So just if you perform solidly and keep in the top 10, you can certainly get on the podium. But today Jeremy couldn't drive, unfortunately. So Ponov is the last position, but he's doing the best time. So I don't know if he's able to recover all this, but he sure is coming. And he's passing Mike right there.
I gave myself an ouncer's curse.
Yeah.
Just after I said I had 4 laps in, I put off the track.
I thought you, when I came in, I thought you just yielded for him. So
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, still following Derek. Now he has to regroup and get a hold of the Kavak. I'm gonna look a little bit on this pit wall and see what I can see. I actually signed up for a light subscription for data on the pit wall. Wanted to see what it's not that much money, so but you can. I guess it's if you really want to look at the race and he actually replays the race afterwards, but it doesn't replay the video. It kind of just replays the data, interestingly enough.
But I guess people use it for endurance racing, right?
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. I still haven't really figured out exactly what I can get out of it, but as a spectator, I mean, you can follow it more closely on a particular driver and so on.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
So for anyone on the stream wants to enjoy the data together with the video, we have it there. The video comes from Twitch. And the data, even in the free version of the on the dashboard, it's you can see a little bit more than what you see on the screen when you stream. So it's a benefit. All right, Pornoff is now 30 seconds behind Torrance, so he has some work to do. Thomas is in the lead. So I didn't look at what he had done before Thomas in the championship. So Thomas didn't race the Imola, but otherwise he has placed also in the top 10. So he's gonna do some. I think he could climb into, maybe climb up one position if this stays. Oh, Melesky and
Yeah, I'm
into
gonna
the
get out
pits.
so I don't interfere with guys. I'll go on the stream directly here.
Yeah, Derek is still chasing down Mr. De Kavak.
Yeah, that's the only battle we got going right now, is it?
Yeah. He's doing a good job at it.
Joe, go ahead.
No, I was saying that Derek is just such a, solid driver. So I think I'm gonna see if I actually can see.
Oh no, Joe!
Oh, he just oversteered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't want to give up his podium too easy.
yeah. That's such a tricky corner. You can go out a little bit on the grass there, which is this grasscrete, I think they call it. It looks like grass, but it's kind of like a mesh.
Yes,
so you can go out a little bit, but not too much, because then you get totally screwed.
Is it a set of bricks with grass in between? Possibly?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty greasy. Well, Joe's not too far behind Torrance, so he might be able to catch up. What were their lap times like? Joe was lapping at 1:29.8, and Kevin is lapping at 1:30.2. So maybe Joe could catch a few up, as long as he doesn't press too hard. So now Bird will chase down Michel, 16 seconds, and he is lapping. Oh, Michel's lapping ahead of him. Second ahead of him for his best lap. So it might be a challenge for Derek to pass Michel.
Yeah, he really wants to do that as quick as possible.
Yeah, how much time has he got left? Half the race. Because Michel's really not very far behind Terry. You can see him. That's our best gap right now, isn't it? First and second.
Yep.
And Benchai is lapping faster. He's
yeah,
lapping,
I'm gonna see if I can see something here.
Yeah, my screen he's lapping, well, barely faster, about 0.2 of a second faster, so he'll be able to keep the pressure on because he got the same lap times, really. And he gained a little bit there.
Yeah, it's kind of cool on this pit wall. I can actually select two cars and I can see how the delta between the cars have changed. So I can see here
That's cool.
over the laps that actually Benchaya is kind of he's reaching him, so to speak, over time here.
Derek just put in his best lap at 1:28.3.
Yeah, and Pornoff is really doing inroads too here.
Yeah.
It's 18 seconds and we have 22. So once he gets up into Joe's area there, I think he's going to be able to challenge, come up even to Torrance. I think he has time to do that because he's lapping pretty quick too.
So Benchai was in second place in the standings, right? So if he maintains This he'll maintain his second place, right?
Yeah.
So the big race really is for third in the standings.
Yeah, Derek has lost tempo a little bit on the chase to reach Benchaya. This is actually a pretty cool view. I kind of enjoy the pit wall I got here on my light.
Can you put it up on Twitch? On the screen?
Yeah, let's see.
Why not?
Let's see.
I'll follow along with Benchai in case anything happens.
Yeah, let's see.
And then
I should window capture. What about pit wall?
Benchai is doing a great job of sticking with Terry. And Terry's doing a great job of not getting too rattled by having him in his rear view mirror. Or Thomas, I keep saying Terry. Thomas Renier.
Wow. Okay, I got it on the screen now. Now I have to fashion it a little bit. Sorry, guys, on the screen.
Oh, Thomas just went a little wide. So, oh yeah, now it's getting pretty close. Thomas got a little wide and a little ragged, so Michelle was able to gain half a second on him there.
So here I'm showing this graph here. You can see the little purple line there, and that's the delta between the two cars I have selected here. In this case, it's Benchaya in the purple and Derek in the green. So, let's see. Yeah, so they say actually I should work on doing something a little bit more elegant than this, and maybe just take a portion of this to display. So yeah, anyway, that's the pit wall.
Amazing, all the free software, basically free software that's out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Enhance the viewing experience.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's so much fun.
Yeah, now this pit wall is the view I have is actually I'm paying for that, but it's still pretty cool.
So where's the Delta screen that you're saying there? Oh, I see the graph. Oh yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just noticed the graph. That's very cool. Yeah, there is a way of capturing just a portion of a screen. So that'd be nice to have in a corner.
That's
nice.
what I'm trying to set up here.
Yeah, so Michelle is just keeping the pressure on, waiting for something to happen. Derek's catching up a little bit. He's caught up about 2 or 3 seconds, but he's got a ways to go yet. Everybody's tires are going to say Michelle went a little wide there. Lost a bit of time. Tires are going to start becoming a factor, I think. So Derek is now 10 seconds behind. And his best lap was... Yeah, so he's lapping a second faster. So he's got a ways to go. Second faster per lap, so I don't think he has 10 laps to go. But any mistake by anybody is certainly going to cause him to come a lot closer for sure. Glad we got a battle for first and second here. That's great to see. See, Michel has on his name, he's got a 70 at the end of his name. I wonder if that's his age.
Oh, that could be.
Just to tell everybody he's not a young puppy.
Yeah.
And still able to race.
Okay, I'm gonna introduce the cropped screen here.
And Michel's lost a little bit there, and a little bit in terms of his chase. But with this Porsche Cup car, everybody makes a slight tiny mistakes here and there, so the timing is all relevant. And he just gained a fourth of a second there in just those last two corners.
Yeah, see, Olaf have joined.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's an
just
interesting screen.
make this visible in some sort of a way. All right, so there we clearly see then that Derek is kind of losing steam here in his chase. So I've been busy with that. So sorry, I haven't really switched too many cameras on. See if we can select someone else.
And Michel's just hanging in there. In behind, maybe he's playing for his second place and not being too aggressive. I'm watching his steering wheel action here for a lap to see how hard he's coming around corners. Always tells you a little bit about how hard somebody's pushing when they have to correct the opposite direction when they're going through a corner. He's fairly smooth. Very smooth, actually, coming through this corner.
So now we see on the screen here, I selected Pornov and Bikabak. So we see here clearly that Pornov is catching Bikabak. He's 10 seconds behind him, but he has really made up a lot of time. You see that on the graph there.
Oh, yeah.
See if I can.
By grabbing Bird and Benchaya.
Yeah.
He's probably gaining too a little bit here and there. He is, where is he now? Last time I looked, he was 10 seconds behind. Now he's 9.
All right, so we have picked Derek, and we take.
Oh, Michel went a little wide on that corner.
Yeah, so he's been picking up here over time.
Yep. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time left.
That's the question.
He might. He's only 8 seconds behind. He's catching up like a second to a lap. And Michel's struggling a little bit with the car. Lost 0.7 of a second from his previous best.
Maverick 410. I do not know who you are, good sir, but welcome to the stream. If you haven't, like and subscribe. Really appreciate it.
Derek's gained another second on Michel. So I think he might have a battle there for third. Or second, I mean. But then again, Derek's done well. Going from 6th to second. And Michel is definitely struggling slightly. He's lost time to his race with Thomas.
Yeah.
This is where tire wear is going to start playing a factor in here, depending on how well you've treated your tires.
Yeah, Benchaya is lost a little bit here in the last lap, comparing to or Thomas, how he tried to get on Benchaya. Oh, Thomas went. Did he go off? Yeah, something happened. Hold on.
Thomas, yeah,
I'm
there's
doing
a yellow flag for a second there, but he's okay. He's okay.
Doing a replay. Yeah, he probably just oversteered here.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah, so he got a little snap. Oh, front in. Ouch. That must hurt. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure that hurt.
Yeah,
So,
I'm in his car now. Yeah, his hood is rattling a little bit.
yeah, he's going to be compromised, I'm sure. Keep an eye on that, see what type of times he can get. So Derek is now second.
8 seconds. Can you see him? I'm in his car now. Let's see if he can see Michel. Give him some incentive here. Nope, can't see him yet.
Benchaya
Now-
lapping in his 1:29.8 was his last.
Now, would this be Michel's first win?
Let's see what we had on that. Yeah, that would be his first
That would
win.
be great.
That would be his first win. Yeah, very cool.
Very nice.
So
Very
Derek have
nice.
10 seconds to grab here.
Thomas is staying with Derek, though. So, like I said, he's got a slight wobble in his hood, but not too dramatic.
Yeah, comparing Derek's driving here, we see he lost a bit of pace, but he's picking it up again. That is really a cool view. I have to understand if there are other views available than that one.
Yeah, at some point, if you could get just that little corner of the graph and just tell us who it belongs to, that'd be great.
Yeah, I think I can move things around a little bit.
I'm just following along with Michel here to see if he's holding his own in terms of being nice and smooth, watching his steering inputs. He knows he's 12 seconds ahead of Thomas.
Derek went into the pits.
Oh no, what was that all
What
about?
is that? Is that like a
Well,
drive-through? Did I miss that? I
No,
had my
he
eyes
didn't
on
have a
something.
drive-through. No, he didn't have a drive-through. Coming out of the pits now, I wonder if he had some problem with oh, he's slowing down again. No, he's just letting somebody by. I wonder if he had a fuel issue. Still in third place.
Wow. That's
That's
interesting.
strange. We'll need a post-game interview
Yeah,
to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
See if he's in. Those guys are in Discord. Derek is in the race chat line, so you'll be able to grab him at the end. But great job for Benchaya. He's been the cleanest of everybody. A 12-second lead with only 8 minutes to go.
Bird is...
Yeah, he's letting people go by for some reason. Yeah, what's that? I don't know what that's all about. Who knows what his issues are?
Yeah, so Pornov is coming up the bird. So if we look at Pornov's chase here towards to getting to Bekavak, he's really picked up time over the number. Oh, and there he goes off. The good old oversteer by Pornov. Oh, that's too bad. He really did inroads there. So now Thomas is in P4, but he has 14 seconds to catch Benchaya in 8 minutes.
Yeah, P2. You said P4, but it's P2, yeah?
Yeah, P2. Yeah, thank you. And Torrance P3, he has 30 seconds, so... you know, I think 1, 2, and 3 are pretty much set at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see Michel have a podium.
And Derek will take the championship the way it stands, because as long as he finishes, he's going to take his second championship this year, with GT4 being the first championship for 2022. Really impressive. A little screen time on Torrance. He's a little banged up there, looks like in the nose.
I'm following with Michel, and he's lapping great. 129s. He's not letting up. He knows, I guess, if if he has a spin, or oversteer or something, he can lose his 14 seconds pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure.
He's being very smooth with his inputs. Very smooth. Not risking too much.
Joe Bekavak, I'm looking at his front there, and he is really banged up.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't maybe it's a little floppy bonnet there. Maybe yeah, it's a little floppy bonnet on him.
Yeah, any kind of movement. I'm sitting here with Michelle, and there's no movement on their bonnets at all unless you got a problem.
Yeah. And Pornoff, he didn't go into repair, but he got a little banged up there as well. Looks like on the front mainly. 6 minutes left of the race. Just cycle through the cars here. It's not too much close racing going on. Derek is coming up on Joe here in just a little bit. To the inside of Derek's. Yeah, I wonder what was going on there with Derek. I'm gonna pull him in anyway as the champion.
He wasn't in the pits very long. Maybe we missed the drive-through, or it showed for him and not for us. It's been kind of weird what's been going on with the server anyway. So maybe he got a drive-through, because I don't think he sat there for very long.
Yeah, and also it's not easy to get track limits warnings on this track, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't think I've ever had one.
I'm following along with him here, see if there's some reason to see that he has some problems, but he has no damage on the car. It's nice and shiny.
Okay, I'll follow along with Michelle, make sure he doesn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, Joe's car is pretty banged up. I see the bonnet is flopping a little bit in the wind.
I just switched to driver view, which gives you a picture of the avatar. He looks very calm in his avatar.
Who are you with?
Michelle.
Oh, okay.
Wonder if the avatar, when you're in pole position or in first place and you go over the finish line, whether it gives you a little fist pump.
Yeah. Yeah, but Pornoff, he gets a point for fastest lap if he keeps it.
Oh, nice. What was his fastest lap? 127 something? Yeah, 127.7.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Derek has a 127.772, and Merch has
close.
a 127.74.
Very close.
Yeah, 3/100ths of a second. Oh, we're down to 2 or 3 more laps now. Kavik can seek Kevin for podium finish though, for third place. So he's
Yeah.
gonna push. I don't think Joe's been on the podium yet, so he'll be trying a little hard. Their lap times. Last lap times. Actually, Joe his last lap time was 0.4 of a second faster than Kevin, so it could happen.
We'll see how Derek will celebrate his championship win. Maybe he's going to the pub.
Following along with Michel here, he's doing nice. Let's see what his last lap was. 1:30.4. He's not holding back. Nice smooth driving, that's all.
Yeah, he has done a really good job. It's just to kind of just do your thing, you know.
I got to give him driver of the day, really, because first
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Finished. Yeah.
So, anyone on
Where did he
the
qualify? I'll take a peek here where he qualified.
stream that has an opinion on
that
driver of the day? I think we have a vote from the booth here of Benchaya. Solid.
something very interesting. I'm just looking at who Michel started in. He qualified second, but all the qualification positions have an asterisk beside them on the race control.
Huh.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, maybe when the race completes, there's going to be some sort of a penalty or something because the game never recognized a proper start or something.
What if it'll
It would be
recognize the statistics? Go ahead.
That will just be an awkward situation if that happened. This is supposed to be the last race for this season, so if it's contested that it wasn't the correct start, we might need to redo it. Oh, we're watching Podolf going through like he's drifting in the corner.
I'm watching Michel. This will be his starting his last lap here. There he goes.
All right.
Finished. So yeah, no, got his podium. Nice. Great job, Michel.
Wow. I got a little surprised there that he finished his race.
Thomas.
It came kind of fast. So yeah, congratulations to Michel. That's
Different
awesome.
podium. Michel, Benchaya, Regnier, and Torrance. Different podium. That's nice.
And Torrance coming over the line. Yeah, I'm gonna drag a couple people in here now in the commentary. Let's see. I'll pull Michelle in. I'm gonna pull Derek and Thomas. Hey guys, I pulled a couple of you guys in here to the interview. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna up your volume a little bit. See what we have here. We have Michelle.
Michelle's on. Michelle, you're on mute if you can hear us.
Yeah, maybe we start with Derek Bird. Big shout out to you for the championship win. You didn't win the race. You had some struggles in the start, and we were really curious. What's going on?
I just held back and just let the other guys have the podium. I thought I didn't need to do anything special.
Okay.
The championship was 1 minute, so I just let the other guys have the podiums.
Yeah.
Just slowed down.
Fair enough. But then also there was some problems during the race.
Oh, I'm getting some glitches, some stuttering and little freezes on the screen. And then I hit Joe. I was just thinking I'll back off a bit, and then it was too late. I hit him.
Oh, really?
I've had the last couple of days a bit. Last night in the race, a bit of stuttering on my screen.
Oh, that's really weird.
You just drove through the pits.
Oh yeah, I slowed. I let was it Thomas or Joe back through? That was all. I let them through. just to slow myself down because I find it hard to drive slow sometimes. If I go through the pits, I've got to drive slow.
Yeah, that's awesome. So your second championship this year. So you won't be able to do the Grand Slam by winning the Group 1, but maybe next year.
Always next year. Yeah, always next year.
Yeah.
So,
Try again next year.
Michelle, this was your first win.
Oh, Michelle, you're on mute. If he's hearing us. I don't know.
Okay, let's go to Thomas. Congratulations to a big race for you too.
First podium.
Yeah, awesome. I haven't seen how this translated in the points yet. I'm kind of doing refresh on my screen to see if it's gonna do that while we're talking. But yeah, great, solid race. How did the Porsche? Is that a good car for you? Is that something you race a lot?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I race. This is my first time with eSeniors, so this Porsche Cup has been the first time I've raced online with the Assetto Corsa.
Oh, that's great.
So it's your first podium, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, because you've been really solid your races over these number of races here. You had one that you didn't start. You didn't start Imola, but otherwise you've been very solid in kind of the between 4 to 10, and that brought you up to P5 at this point, and then we'll see how the points settle in here. Once there aren't that many points between each position, so but we'll see. I mean, a podium is a podium, so that's great stuff.
Well, I wonder what we were all wondering what happened at the start. Of course, nobody. I was racing there, so you guys probably didn't get the little starting icon either, did you?
No.
And the guy in front of me. Oh,
go ahead.
The guy in front of me disappeared, and then we were just kind of driving along, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. We all it took us about 2 corners to say, okay, let's just race.
Yeah.
Well, nobody took advantage of it. At least it was more of a good race anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna close the stream here, and next stream gonna be tomorrow for Group 2, and that's gonna be Mount Panorama. Always drama on Mount Panorama. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have probably 25 cars or so. So yeah, don't miss that one.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
So thank you everyone that's watching online, and thank you for racing, you guys, and congratulations again for the podium and the championship for you, Derek. So good job, guys.
Yeah, thank you for the stream.
All right.
I was enjoying
Thank
it.
you, guys.
Okay, cheers.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Mike.